The name Chevrolet Hatch Diesel spells out what you're getting: a hatchback version of Chevy's Economy Compact, which runs on a diesel power plant. It's an exclusive model in this segment, which neatly answers part of our why diesel question. Nobody else is doing it. The long-range Bolt EV may be the most attractive of Chevy's offerings for those who think green, but it doesn't exclude the automaker from filling the vacuum VW scandal created. In fact, to avoid the same fate, Chevrolet worked extensively with the EPA to prove the diesel powertrain is above board. The Cruze diesel complies with the new Tier 3 emission standards. What it boils down to, as far as the EPA is concerned, is that the Cruze diesel has the same greenhouse gas rating as its gas-powered counterpart. It differs in that the gas hatchback has a 6 out of 10 smog rating, and the diesel is 3 out of 10, with 10 being the cleanest. The diesel engine itself is a 1.6-liter turbo 4-cylinder that can be married either to a 6-speed manual or a 9-speed automatic. The engine has been engineered to make the most out of its fuel of choice, maximizing low-end torque, and squeezing as many miles as possible out of each gallon. Drivers will have 137 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque on hand, with a promise of 30 miles per gallon in the city and 45 miles per gallon on the highway. To put that into perspective, the Cruze's gas-powered counterpart can crank out 153 horsepower, but its city, highway MPG is lower at 29 and 38 respectively. The base Honda Civic manages 32 city and 42 highway, and the Toyota Corolla sees 30 city with 40 highway. Skipping the more Spartan offerings, the Hatch diesel is available in the LT trim. This nets you comforts like the 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Chevrolet MyLink, Sirius XM radio, Bluetooth connectivity, and OnStar, with 4G LTE connectivity to turn your hatchback into a Wi-Fi hotspot. The Driver Confidence Package is available to help drivers out with things like Rear Park Assist, Blind Zone Alert, and Rear Cross Traffic Alert. Adding the RS package gives the Cruze a rear spoiler at the top, front fog lamps, a few body kit accents to make it more aggressive, and 18-inch machined wheels. The journey from Anchorage to Homer, located towards the end of Alaska's Kenai Peninsula, is a particularly long trip at about 220 miles. Joining forces with the local chapter of the Sports Car Club of America, SCCA, we signed on to take part in a road rally that would take us through Chugach National Forest, and down to Seward, before doubling back for a stretch as we made our way along the Cook Inlet. It was a great way to take in Alaska's natural splendor, and put the Cruze's handling to the test. It's safe to say the Cruze looks more fun than it is to drive. Any attempts to push the car were met with resistance. The RS bits might help give the hatchback a look that says this isn't my mom's car, but underneath, the car's characteristics don't lend themselves to spirited play. The 240 pounds-to-foot of torque the motor can muster is available at the low end of the revs, which is good. Diesels often have low-end punch that standard gas power plants lack. However, prepare to deal with the torque's desire to pull your front wheels in a direction of their own choosing if you lead-foot it. This is a common problem with high-torque, front-wheel drive cars, and the Cruze doesn't do anything to manage it. The automatic's 9-speed gearbox is also a joyless chaperone. It will quickly upshift out of a gear for the sake of efficiency, and there's no way to manually override it. If that hasn't discouraged you by the time you encounter a windy road, the handling just might. The Alaskan back roads, which we hoped would be an opportunity to break up the sightseeing with a little fun, went to waste. Our highway stretches saw us average 40 miles per gallon without trouble, and even when the road rally's directions led to more erratic, stop-and-go driving, we didn't see our average sink below 35 miles per gallon. That leaves us with a split mind on fuel efficiency. The highway number seems low compared to the 45 miles per gallon on the sticker, but 35 miles per gallon in mixed, aggressive backroads driving is excellent. We doubt gasoline-fueled competitors could match that on the same roads. In any case, it's clear diesel still squeezes more distance from each drop.